how to FUBAR conspiracy theory so thoroughly everyone goes WTF. Conspiracy theories fired by mystery, secrecy, and just enough proof to keep people questioning reality. But what if you want to take a conspiracy theory and wreck it so badly that even the most devoted tinfoil hat wearers step back and go, what the actual hell just happened? Welcome to the art of completely and utterly FUBAR-ing conspiracy theory. Step 1. Introduce a convoluted yet totally unnecessary side plot. Every great conspiracy has a core narrative that makes sense within its own twisted logic, so the best way to mess it up is to interject an over-the-top subplot that makes zero sense. If they think aliens are controlling world leaders, introduce the idea that those aliens are actually being controlled by psychic housecats from another dimension. The key here is to make just enough ridiculous enough to even the believers hesitate. Step 2. Layer it with absurd contradictions. Now, most conspiracy theories rely on consistency within their own weird framework. To FUBAR that, start contradicting key elements of the theory. If a theory claims that secret organizations are pulling strings, suggests that the real power is actually an ancient network of medieval jesters that have been orchestrating world events for laughter and slapstick comedy. Step 3. Overloaded with fake secret documents. People love secret leaked documents that prove their theories. Take that love and flood the scene with so many ridiculous, inconsistent, and poorly redacted classified files that even the most diehard believers can't keep up. To use different fonts, throw in conflicting dates, and make sure some documents reference pop culture as if it's historical fact. If one of them claims the moon landing was fake, and add another that insists the moon itself was fake. Step 4. Get random celebrities involved. A great way to FUBAR conspiracy is to drag in people who have no reason to get involved. Why would Danny DeVito be the secret Grand Master of the Illuminati? Exactly. But once you throw that idea out there with enough mock seriousness, the whole thing starts unraveling. If a conspiracy theory can't decide whether to take itself seriously or not, it loses credibility fast. Step 5. Take it too far too fast. Most conspiracy theories develop slowly over time, gaining credibility through gradual build-up. But if you want to wreck one, you need to turn the crazy title immediately. Push the narrative to a point where it collapses under its own absurdity. If people think that there's a hidden society controlling everything, make it so big that it includes every person on the planet, except for one person discovering it. When that logic train derails, so does belief. Step 6. Keep moving the goalposts. One of the strongest tools for conspiracy theorists is shifting goalposts, so use it against them. Every time someone tries to clarify or make sense of the theory, change the real truth just enough to contradict previous statements. The more exhausting it is to follow, the quicker people will give up trying. Step 7. Claim it was always a joke. If all else fails, do the ultimate line-breaking move. Claim that the entire thing was satire from the start. Now, if believers try to argue that it was real, insist that they simply didn't get the joke. The confusion that follows will do the job for you. Conclusion, the ultimate WTF moment. By the time you've gone through these steps, any conspiracy theory with FUBAR will be left in complete shambles. The best part, even if some people still believe it, they still have to shift through so much nonsense that their efforts will spread it will be laughable. And at the end of the day, what better way to deal with misinformation than to drown it in the sea? What the actual hell did I just read? Moments? Hey there, fantasy and science fiction fans, lovers. If you can't get enough of mystical realms, futuristic worlds, and thrilling adventures, then you come to the right place. By subscribing to Fantasy and Science Fiction at Story Nori, you gain access to an amazing collection of stories that will transport you to realms beyond your imagination. By hitting that subscribe button, you'll never miss out on the latest tales of wizards, time travels, space exploration, and so much more. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you the best in fantasy and science fiction storytelling, and we're always adding new and exciting content for you to enjoy. But that's not all. By subscribing, you'll be also becoming part of our incredible community of fellow fantasy and sci-fi enthusiasts. You'll be first to know about the latest content for the channel that you won't find anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? Join us on this epic journey into the unknown by subscribing to Fantasy and Science Fiction at Story Nori today. Your next thrilling adventure awaits. Right, hit that subscribe button and let the storytelling begin. Thank you for being part of our amazing community. We can't wait to share even more incredible stories with you.